Today I'm going to make a pair of Cedar side bites. These are little fins that I use to put in my first mini sims, and it kind of taught me how to surf finless. It kind of gives you that feeling without being totally sliding out on everything. It just gives you a tiny little bit of extra bite, and it's great if you kind of want that in between finless and having fins. It still anchors your board a little bit, which can make a really big difference when you're learning. It's kind of like training wheels on a bike. So let's dive into these fins. First thing I'm going to do with these side bites is just kind of mark where I want the foil to be. These are relatively small, so it's going to be pretty easy to foil out and get them pretty close to the same. There's not really much to it. I just want to take off a little bit of the top just so it's not so clunky in the water and slices through a little bit. They are going to be flat foiled on one side and then just a little bit of a foil on the other. I mean, these fins aren't really to do much. It's just to give a little bit extra bite and a little bit of more drag to the board. So what I'm going to do is draw the foil on one fin on one side, and on the other fin, I'm going to draw it on the other side. I have these two fins foiled, and I broke the tab on one of them. I'm not super worried. When you fiberglass them, it's really where wood fins get their strength from. So I'm just going to wood glue this up and let it dry, and then it'll be ready to be fiberglassed. So I'm just going to cut out some fiberglass and I'll epoxy these up. that my two fins are glassed and sanded, they're ready for fin tabs and a final coat of epoxy. Once that's done, they'll be ready to be sanded once more and a final polishing. So let's jump to it. Once the fin tab's cured, I just gave the fins a quick sanding and a little bit of polish and cleaned up the fin tabs. They fit in my Future Fins boxes now, so they're ready to surf, and I'm excited to use them in my two mini Sims boards. I have a similar fin set I made out of just plastic, and they worked really well, so I'm excited to use these ones. They look a lot nicer. With that being said, here's the final fins.